Hello, creative humans. I'm Erin, a professional illustrator, and this is how I became a professional. I want to be an artist. I clearly always wanted to be an artist. I also wanted to grow up to be a spy, but I can't tell you how that turned out. It always amazed me how putting a line in just the right place could convey a message or tell a story. I grew up reading comic books, so I got a lot of inspiration from that and just trying to copy those. I like trying to recreate what I see. I've always enjoyed drawing. Drawing has always been part of my life, but I never seriously considered it as a profession until after I was married. First attempt at selling my art was at a big craft fair, and I had taken old book pages and drawn pictures on top of them and was selling those. The fact that some people were willing to spend $8 on a drawing of mine really inspired me to continue. It forced me to practice way more than I would have if I didn't have some type of goal to be drawing for. I was also able to see what did not sell, and I could clearly see the ones that I had spent more time on and was more careful in doing the detail work on sold better. Looking back on these fairs, I see the best thing that they did for me was make me practice drawing more often. And the practice taught me multiple things about my bad habits in drawing that I needed to work on, and I slowly would start to fix them. After doing it the second year, I realized that the amount of time and energy and effort it took to make the amount of drawings that I needed to actually make any money I wasn't even getting $2 an hour. I quit selling those type of drawings and started to do more crafting things for the fair. The next year, I discovered Inktober. Make a drawing in ink, post it, share it, repeat. So it's drawing one picture a day for the whole month of October. There's a prompt list to give you ideas. The last 3 years that I've done this, it's been really fun. It's been a great way to connect with other artists, and it helps me want to keep going because everyone else is trying to do it every day as well. The prompts are just one word, and you can kind of twist them into whatever direction you want them to go, and so it's enough of a boundary to help me have something to go off of, but I can still be my own self and be creative in it. But trying to keep up with a drawing a day that I'm satisfied enough with that I would like to share is hard. But overall, the main idea is that I want to have a fun way to practice. How did I get a job through Inktober? Do I work for them? No. I started posting. The first year, I learned that I loved it, and the next year it came around. My husband works for IEW. His boss saw my drawings, and she asked me if I would draw some mice for them for a worksheet, and so I did. They liked them, and she asked me to do a book later, but I've done like 4 books for them now, and it's been a good consistent practice for me. I'm so thankful for this job. It's pushed me to the next level of illustrating. I can call myself a professional now, but I have to keep doing Inktober because it gives me the excuse to draw the things that maybe people would not buy, and no one's asking me to draw for any books. It's just for me. So it's September now. That means the list is out, and you can start getting ideas, brainstorming, sketching some, and then once October hits, the real inking begins. In the past, I've posted everything on Instagram, but because Instagram is the worst possible thing for me to have as a mother, I deleted it. But I still want to do this challenge, and so I'm hoping that I can post my Inktober stuff on YouTube this year. And hopefully I will get to meet some fun artists here and be able to connect with whoever's doing it on here. I loved the motivation Inktober gave me because other people were doing it, and so I kind of started my own challenge with crafting because I also really enjoy making crafts. The Craft Room Challenge is a monthly prompt to promote creative expression. Prompt for September is outside, so you can draw something outside, make something out of something you found outside, whatever sparks your creativity. There's a link in the description that will take you to my website You can check out the Craft Room Challenge. At the end of the month, I'll pick some of my favorite entries and share them in my newsletter, which you can also sign up for below if you want to get letters from me. If you want to see what I end up making for Inktober, subscribe to my channel, and when I post my shorts, they'll come up in your feed or whatever, and you can see it. Happy drawing, happy inking, happy September, if that's when you're watching this. Okay, goodbye.